After learning the basic details of a position paper and being familiar with how to write and present it, it's now time for you to get a good grip on how the actual Yale Model United Nations Conference goes. Hello guys, it's Teacher Adam again. Welcome to English class. Research, communication, creativity, and critical thinking are just some skills among many that students may develop by joining the YMUN conference. That is why this video is made to help you understand its procedure better. All types of Model United Nations are simulations of the real-life United Nations. These events give participants, who are called delegates, to take the place of a representative of a country or an international organization. The main goal of the program is for the Council to find a solution to an existing problem, which will be assigned as a topic to the delegates of the conference. Remember that the United Nations as an organization exists to maintain good relationship among countries. Through this good relationship, countries are expected to help one another. In general, the UN promotes international cooperation in solving relevant issues or problems to create this world a better future. Because of Model United Nations, like that of Yale's, students get to express their views and make decisions together based on the committee they will be assigned to be part of. Just like in the real UN, students will have the chance to draft resolutions and find lasting solutions to some important problems today. The procedure starts with the chair's introduction. After checking the attendance of all the expected delegates, the chair will introduce the committee, the topics, and the relevant subtopics. In between or after these introductions, icebreakers may be done to make the delegates feel welcome and comfortable. Once done with the first set of activities, the chair will call for a motion to formally start the session. This leads to the second part, which is the debate. If there are two topics available, the committee will decide which one should be discussed first. One representative will be chosen to speak for or against each of the two topics. So in total, there will be 4 delegates to speak. After all speeches are done, the topic to be discussed first will be determined by voting. The chair will ask for a delegate to motion it. After the topic is identified, delegates will have the time to deliver their opening speeches with 1 minute speaking time per delegate. The chair has the discretion to decide on how many delegates will be part of the speakers list and who they will be. Take note that these opening speeches do not entertain points of information, simply known as questions from other delegates. Once opening speeches are done, a delegate may motion for the opening of a caucus. In order for this to happen, a motion must be passed first. If all motions fail, a new speakers list may be opened by the chair. This process will repeat up until a motion for the opening of caucus passes. Reminder: the one who motions the opening of a caucus must specify the sub-theme of the topic that a caucus must focus on, the number of speakers, and the speaking time for each delegate. A moderated or an unmoderated caucus may begin after this. For a moderated caucus, delegates must discuss key issues and potential solutions for the topic, with 45 to 90 seconds speaking time per delegate. No comments or questions will be entertained at this part. Take note that the moderated caucuses are useful when delegates wish to focus on the debate on specific sub-themes of the topic. For unmoderated caucus, delegates must work in groups to consolidate perspectives and solutions. This may last for 5 to 20 minutes, depending upon the time specified in the motion. Remember that unmoderated caucuses are useful for informal discussion of possible solutions. Delegates may communicate their opinions to each other more freely and directly. After debate comes resolution crafting. To start this, delegates must motion for an unmoderated caucus. This time, its purpose is for them to collaborate and compromise with each other to write resolutions. Do not worry about not knowing what a resolution paper is. There will be a separate discussion about this topic really soon. The last part of the procedure includes presenting and voting on the most effective and most relevant resolution. The delegates may motion to present their final resolutions before the committee. After each presentation, other delegates may offer points of information or ask questions. If there are changes that must be done, any delegate can raise amendments. These amendments will be debated, but this doesn't include grammatical errors. Finally, after all changes are applied, the final step, which is voting, will be motioned. Take note that only delegates who asserted their privilege to vote may participate in this part of the event. Delegates who choose not to participate may abstain from voting. This same whole process will be repeated for the second topic. It's now time for us to check how well you comprehended today's lesson. Here is our homework number 30. Directions. Log into your Schoology account. In your homework folder, locate the file to know the complete instructions. For questions, send me a message. Don't forget to submit your work before the deadline. And just to give you an idea, you need to look for classmates you can team up with in writing a resolution. Find out if their sub-themes share similarities with yours. Before this video ends, let's have a quick reflection. Here is a Bible verse related to our lesson for today. Proverbs 3:6. In all your ways, acknowledge Him, and He will make straight your paths. Our topic for today shows us how an actual YMUN procedure happens. Its parts may be overwhelming, especially for a beginner like most of you. But don't lose heart. Our verse shares an encouraging message. In all your steps, in whatever you are doing or trying to accomplish, just acknowledge the Lord. As He promised, He will help you and lead you to your desired outcome, as long as this is also part of His plans and will. The Lord will surely supply your needs and will never let you down. Praise be to God. It's now time for me to say goodbye. Thank you for reaching this part. For questions and clarifications, send me a message or ask them to me in our live class. You may also book a consultation schedule. I really hope that you learned something from today's video. See you on the next one. Stay safe and God bless.